I'm the only one with the footage of her and Jaidyn about the fight. I'm the only one with the footage of her attacking the security guard. I'm the only one with the footage of my son really just trying to be the peacemaker in the whole situation. Security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the camera at the place. That was the evilest I've ever seen anybody do on somebody's first day out, and I done seen some evil when I saw him in that restaurant. It crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. And that's who I am. And I make anybody feel good. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing him. I never seen him whoop before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures or, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent.
It set Carlissa off. She went live again and accused Chrisean of being the reason that Junior had these disabilities.
Oh, them mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at them that did this. That's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here talking about I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy. You also have paperwork that can help you just get that right to the, you know what I'm saying?
So if we could get that to the front, you get what I'm saying? Why can't we get that to the front? If that has already been established, if that has already been addressed, why can't we get it put to the front, to the test? What's going on? I personally feel like Zeus manipulated the results to control the narrative.
You also claim that she had to instruct people to press charges against Chrisean.
Told that security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the camera at the place. That was the evilest I've ever seen anybody do on somebody's.
Blueface's life was already full of drama, but what happened next took things to a completely new level. A fight involving his mom, his sister, and Chrisean Rock went viral, capturing everyone's attention. But the story didn't stop there. Accusations flew, live videos circulated, family arguments became public, and sudden twists kept surfacing. Even now, the tension hasn't disappeared, and each update seems more intense than the last. Fans and onlookers want answers. Who started the conflict, what really happened, and why the situation never seems to calm down. This video walks you through everything clearly so you can understand how it all began and why it keeps escalating. Chrisean Malone, better known as Chrisean Rock, first started drawing attention through sports, reality shows, and social media long before her headline-grabbing relationship with Blueface. She grew up in Baltimore in a challenging environment, facing financial struggles and constant family drama. Despite these obstacles, she excelled in athletics, particularly track, and became one of her school's standout runners. Her speed earned her a scholarship offer and multiple victories at the state level, giving her early recognition and hope for a brighter future. Her life took another turn when she joined the reality show Blue Girls Club. Her bold, outspoken personality immediately made her the center of attention. The exposure quickly grew her social media following, and by 2023, her Instagram alone had surpassed 3 million followers. Clips of her arguments, music, interviews, and even fights spread widely online, often reaching millions of views. Chrisean also made a name for herself in music. Her song Vibe became her biggest hit, surpassing 50 million streams across platforms and becoming a viral trend on TikTok for several months. The success of the track helped her step out from just being known as Blueface's partner to establishing her own brand. However, her rise has not been smooth. Legal troubles, public confrontations, and online drama often follow her, turning almost every incident in her life into a viral moment. These controversies, though challenging, have kept her in the spotlight and made her one of the most talked about figures in hip-hop media today. Things between Chrisean and Blueface escalated dramatically in May 2022. An argument at Blueface's house quickly spiraled out of control. At that point, their relationship was already under strain due to repeated fights, jealousy, and breakups. But this incident drew massive public attention. Reports from that week say Chrisean tried to leave the house with Blueface's phone after seeing something that upset her. He confronted her, and the situation grew tense fast. Security footage captured parts of the clash, and clips quickly spread across social media, including Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. One short video even reached over 1 million views in under a day, with gossip pages running the story nonstop. Online reactions were split. Some people blamed Chrisean for entering his home earlier in the year and for damaging property. Others said Blueface's behavior triggered the fight. This back and forth only amplified attention, turning a private disagreement into a major media event. The fallout didn't calm things down, police became involved, and both Chrisean and Blueface went online sharing their side of the story. Instead of resolving the issue, the incident became the first in a series of public battles that kept their names trending. From that point on, their relationship was no longer just a topic of entertainment. It became a cycle of news that refused to slow down. After the May 2022 incident went public, both started using live streams as a stage for their conflicts. Every argument, breakup, apology, and reaction happened live, with thousands of viewers watching in real time. At one point, Blueface's Instagram Live had over 40,000 people watching simultaneously, while Chrisean's TikTok streams often hit 100,000 views within minutes of ending. These streams were never calm. They included shouting, crying, phone snatching, and sudden walkouts. Each session was unpredictable. One moment they would be hugging, the next they would be exposing private messages or showing fresh injuries from another altercation. The internet treated their lives like a never-ending show, and the numbers confirmed it. Clips from these live sessions regularly went viral on pages like No Jumper, The Shade Room, and Hollywood Unlocked. Both of them understood the attention brought in money. Trending topics and viral clips helped them promote music, interviews, and reality content. Chrisean's follower count jumped by over 1 million in a few months, and Blueface earned thousands from live badges and YouTube uploads of their fights. The problem was that this fame came from chaos, not stability. Each dramatic moment fueled the next. The more people watched, the more their fights became content. This created a loop where conflict and clout were inseparable, keeping them in the public eye but also trapping them in a cycle they couldn't escape. By 2025, their situation had not fully calmed, but the tone began to shift slightly. Early in the year, a new public argument broke out after Chrisean posted screenshots claiming Blueface wasn't supporting their son as he should. Blueface responded with his own posts, and the story spread across Instagram, generating over 500,000 likes combined. Their drama once again became daily fodder for gossip pages. Things changed again when Chrisean appeared on a podcast to talk about wanting peace for their child. That clip received 2 million views in less than a week. She said she was tired of constant fights and wanted to focus on her music and motherhood. Blueface responded with a mix of sarcastic remarks and short videos, but even he hinted that he was done with the back and forth. By mid-2025, they were spotted together at events multiple times. Fans speculated that they were reconciling, but insiders clarified that they were simply trying to create a stable routine for their son. They continued to argue online occasionally, but the intensity wasn't as extreme as before. Even with these calmer moments, their story remains compelling. Every fight, apology, or viral post reminds fans of the chaotic history between them, and the public keeps watching, waiting for the next twist. Their saga shows how personal relationships can turn into a spectacle when social media and fame are involved, where every moment of tension can become content, and every argument becomes part of a larger story that refuses to end. After the intense years of viral fights and public drama, Chrisean started putting more focus on her career. She released new music, booked shows, and worked on building her brand independently. Meanwhile, Blueface faced his own pressures, dealing with legal cases and the stress of maintaining his career, which meant he wasn't as active on social media. That shift slowed down their nonstop online clashes for a while. Even with these changes, their story remains unpredictable. One week they seem to be trying to fix things, and the next, a small disagreement blows up online and becomes another trending topic. Their efforts to find peace show they are trying to grow, but their past and the intense public attention make it easy for old habits to resurface whenever something goes wrong. The tension between them isn't just about arguments or viral moments. Both have faced real legal challenges and personal struggles that repeatedly reignite the drama. Blueface spent much of 2023 and 2024 moving in and out of court over various issues, including assault charges, probation violations, and a shooting incident from 2022. He also faced several restraining order disputes, all of which kept his name in the news. Reports from late 2024 revealed he was ordered to serve jail time, sparking waves of online reactions. Chrisean's life has been complicated as well. Over the years, she faced charges for battery, trespassing, and property damage at different points in her relationship with Blueface. Her arrest in early 2024 at a Los Angeles event went viral, with footage racking up over 10 million views on TikTok in just a few days. Even after becoming a mother, she had to navigate court dates and travel restrictions, making her schedule unpredictable and her life feel like a constant balancing act. On top of legal issues, both have at times hinted, sometimes indirectly, at struggles with mental health. Their constant breakups, arguments, and emotional outbursts often suggested deeper problems they hadn't fully dealt with. Family members also got involved at times, with Blueface's mom and Chrisean's siblings stepping into conflicts, adding more pressure to an already unstable situation. These struggles made their relationship far heavier than just entertainment for viewers. Each argument, fight, or viral clip wasn't just for social media, it often came with real consequences that affected their freedom, reputations, and careers. Their personal problems didn't stay private, so every mistake became louder and every conflict harder to recover from. The public has never observed this pair quietly. Each breakup, reconciliation, or live stream fight triggers waves of reactions across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube almost instantly. People follow their story for different reasons. Some sympathize with Chrisean, seeing her as overwhelmed by the constant chaos. Others side with Blueface, believing he's managing a partner who reacts impulsively. This split keeps arguments alive in comment sections, with fans debating endlessly. Fan pages built around their relationship have gained thousands of followers simply by reposting clips of each new development. A single heated moment can hit 1 million views within a day. Even people who don't normally follow hip-hop or celebrity drama end up seeing these clips because they spread so widely. The intense attention creates a strange cycle. Viewers criticize the drama, but continue to watch, feeding the very content they complain about. At the same time, some people are exhausted by the chaos. Influencers and podcasters have openly commented that the situation is no longer entertaining and have raised concerns about the impact on their child. Videos analyzing the relationship's effects on mental health and its toxic patterns often receive strong engagement. Many viewers have reached the point where they hope both Chrisean and Blueface will step away from social media and handle their issues privately. Their story continues to trend because it blends entertainment with real-life struggles. Audiences react quickly, argue endlessly, and amplify every moment, keeping the spotlight on the two of them even when they attempt to move forward. The future for Chrisean Rock and Blueface is uncertain because their relationship has rarely followed a stable path. They still command massive attention, but the constant online battles have created a cycle that's difficult to break. Both express a desire for a calmer life for their son, yet their tempers, past conflicts, and public expectations pull them back into arguments and drama time and again. Chrisean appears more focused on her career, using new releases and interviews to shift attention toward her work and away from personal conflicts. Blueface, meanwhile, struggles with ongoing legal issues and unpredictable online behavior, making his path less steady. If he steps back from social media, the noise surrounding their story could quiet down, but that hasn't happened consistently. For now, the situation will continue drawing attention as long as they post disagreements online. If they establish real boundaries or take distance, the cycle of arguments, live streams, and viral moments might slow. Without change, the same pattern that made them famous, one fight fueling the next, each moment becoming content, will keep repeating. Ultimately, their future depends on whether they can change the way they handle conflict or remain trapped in the same loop that has defined their public lives. Will they finally find a way to co-parent peacefully, or is this cycle of drama destined to continue? Fans are left watching closely, rooting for one side or hoping for peace, and the next twist is always just around the corner, ready to pull everyone back in.